Shalom, shalom, giving out praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS to rule and teach word and descriptions, salutations. Tell your Akim out there to doing this work in truth and sincerity. Today's lesson is going to be about Esau Edom. Esau Edom is a man that cannot be trusted. It's a nation of people who cannot be trusted. Give me one moment, Arthur. Let's go to Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 12. You know what? Let's start at 10. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 10. And it reads, "Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed, and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words, and be pricked therewith." Now, there's plenty of occurrences in the Bible where the kingdom of Israel, okay, and then also in Judea, you had Edomites that were fighting side by side with fighting side by side with Judah and the rest of Israel. And then on another occurrence, this happened during the Salaki, give me the word escapes me, but it was another point in time where the Amalekites were subject to Israel, and they learned and studied and followed the ways of our culture and our heritage. Then when the prophecy came to be fulfilled for our transgression, they stood up in our place. And so knowing this is put into remembrance of not only the deeds of the wicked, but the deeds of the top wicked, which is Amelek, the Amalekites, the so-called Jews, the fake Jews, going down into the rest of Edom and then into the other nations. So that's the numerous accounts in history where Israel has allowed Amelek and the house of Esau to join side by side, knowing that these people broke the brotherly covenant. Okay? Let's that brings us to Amos chapter 1 verse 9. And it reads, "Thus says the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom and remembered not the brotherly covenant. But I will send a fire on the wall of Tyrus, which shall be delivered the places thereof." So, which brings me into, okay, this is one of my most favorite books. It's Obadiah. Um, let's go to Obadiah chapter 1 verse 10. It's Obadiah chapter 1 verse 10. "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces and foreigners entered into his gates and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou wast as one of them. But thou should have not looked on the day of thy brother, in the day that he stranger, neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction, neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress." So you have to understand, the chosen is the chosen. Okay, this goes out to the Edomites, okay, and to the other heathen nations. Okay, this is a message for you. Just because the children of Israel are suffering and low, okay, don't have any money, in poverty, suffering the curses, does not mean that the Lord did away with the children of Israel. Does not mean that the Lord doesn't love the children of Israel. And the children of Israel are predominantly the Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans, and the people that come from that lineage through their father's side, that are scattered throughout all 4 corners of the earth. This message is for you, Edom. The Lord still loves his children. That has never changed. It never will change. And so everything that happened in history, from the beginning of time up until the time of the Lord's return, is going to be brought for judgment. Just because a person gets away with something 1,000 times, 1,001 times is serious judgment. Okay? If man can do it, how much more the Heavenly Father? How much more Yahweh? All right? So, Salahi, give me one moment, Aki. Trying to get this chapter and verse now. Okay, that one escapes me. Okay, let's go to let's end it off here. Let's go to Psalms chapter 137, verse 7. And it reads, Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happily shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. So remember, Edom, 2/3, the rest of you heathen nations, you reap what you sow. And for what you've done to the children of Israel, you're gonna be paid. You're gonna pay double. You're gonna be paid back double for what you've done. So with that, I give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, and shalom.